Okay, we're holding in Perek Vav. We're holding in Perek Vav. So if you remember, what we spoke about was how in the early generations that people died early when they did an Aveira. And the question is that the Tanya now wants to address is why doesn't that happen anymore? In other words, why is it when a person does an Aveira, he doesn't die early? They used to. So what happened now? That's the kasha. Omnom, however, zut the Tanya Perek Vav. Zeu bizman shahoy Yisrael b'madrega elyoina. This was only at a situation at a time where Klal Yisrael were on a very high madrega. Kishahoysa Shechina shoyra b'Yisrael b'Beis Hamikdash. When the Shechina was shoyra to Klal Yisrael in the Beis Hamikdash, when there was a Beis Hamikdash, we witnessed the most tremendous miracles, right? We saw open miracles in the Beis Hamikdash. Chazal tell us, literally, one after the other, the miracles that they witnessed in the Beis Hamikdash was crazy. So therefore they witnessed, they were holding in that madrega of Oz, how did they get chiyus, life source, sustenance, nourishment, to their guf? Rak alidei nefesh alekis levato. They got it from a very spiritual place called the Nefesh Elokis. Mibchinas Pnimius HaShefa Shemashpia Ein Sof Baruch Hu Alidei Shem Havaya Baruch Hu Kanal. That means their bodies were directly powered, energized by the Nefesh Elokis. Okay? That was in those days. However. Since they went down from their madrega, literally they sent away their mother, which basically means that once, unfortunately, the destruction of the Beis Hamikdash happened, we didn't just lose the physical structure of the Beis Hamikdash, we lost the energy that the Beis Hamikdash gave our neshama, which is a very high madrega. Dahainu, sheyodu ashpa bechinas hey tato. Right, remember there's the tato alon, right? There's the two hays, right? Yud Kei Vav Kei has two hays, the first one and the second one, two types of tshuva. So, but dahainu sheyodu ashpa bechinas hey tato hanal. We spoke about this previously in Perek Daled and hey. The nishtal shalom and madrega the mata went down, ad shnishbal shashpa the yud spheres the noiga, until basically what happened is it got down until the Yud Spheres basically got powered by Klipas Noiga, which we know Klipas Noiga is generally what covers up the light illumination of the Shekhinah. Everything was powered from there. Like the Medrash says, meaning there's everything, every herb, every item that grows has a muzzle, has an energy, has something feeding it in that case. Now, therefore, since our bodies are not getting from the Shekhinah, where do we get our energy from our bodies on a spiritual level? From Klipas Noiga. And Klipas Noiga by Metzias conceals the light. So now even the person that does Aveiras can also receive nourishment and sustenance for his body, just like a Baal Chaim, because it comes from Klipas Noiga. Now he's explaining why people that do something that a Chayiv Koros for, why do they live a long life? People that are Chayiv Koros are actually energized in a much more powerful way, which is why they live longer. That means the power, the energy that's energizing a person at the moment he's doing an Aveira, whether it's Maisa, a deed, a Dibur, a speech, or here, even in thought. Hakol nishbaloi. Where does it come from? Where's the root? It's all coming from the Sitra Acha, and Mavur Shama Zoya Kodesh, which is brought down in the Zoya. V'ha'odam, who Bal Bechira. Now, a human being has the right to choose. A Bal Bechira has the right to choose what he's going to be doing, good or bad. We've spoken about that many times, especially in Sefer Shalbeinim. Is it going to be that he gets the ashpahs from the mokaim, the heicholos of the Sitra Achra, or he could choose meheicholos hakadusha? Or maybe he can get it from a Kodesh place, a holy place. Where all the good machshavas, all the Kodesh machshavas, right? The holy thoughts that you have. Ki zeh le'umas zeh osa eloi kim. Pasuk in Kehele Shlomo HaMelech. That means every person has the right to choose. He has bechira. whether or not to strengthen the good side or strengthen the evil side. It all depends how you direct your thought process and what goes on over there. Again, it all comes from Noiga, which we know Noiga has in it good and bad, and you could choose which one you do. For those people that know in Yoni Kabbalah, at the end of the day, Sitra Acha receives its energy nowadays from Klipas Noiga, which can be either good or bad. When a person does an Aveira, he's giving koyach to the Sitra Acha. V'hine, Yaakov Chevel Nachlos is giving us a similar mashal we had a couple of parokim ago by that famous rope. V'hine Yaakov Chevel Nachlos Ksiv al derech mashal. It's a mashal. K'moya Chevel Sharosha Echad Amada V'Rosha Shein Namata. If you have a rope that's tied on one place and then it's tied, it's dangling down all the way down. If you take the top part, if you take the second part that's dangling down, right, you start shaking it. So the top of the rope is also going to start shaking, obviously to the amount that you're able to shake the bottom. This is exactly what's going on with the neshama. Which means, just like when you take the bottom of the rope and you shake it, according to how much you shake it is according to how much the top will shake. So too as well in our life, the maisim that we do, especially the bad ones, will have a direct effect of what goes on there, how much koyach and strength and energy you're giving. As well. So when a person at the end of it does an aver, he gives the Sitra Achra a very high energy, which means the Sitra Achra reciprocates and gives him a high energy, which is why someone like Igeres has a longer life. This is the Pasuk, this is the Mishnah in Pegavis. Our days without Beis Hamikdash, after the destruction of Beis Hamikdash. Hates this idea of the Sitra Acha. Getting to our point now. When a Yid does tshuva, he removes this terrible ashma that actually came and energized through his bad actions. Because your tshuva